Hi, my name's Alva. I'm named in honor of the great inventor Thomas Alva Edison, but you can just call me Al. I probably look like every other aluminum block that you've ever seen, which I was, until I was chosen by CanTorque. I didn't know it at the time, but CanTorque had been planning my arrival for longer than I'd been around. After going through a few concepts, engineering, and finally computer simulation, I was getting closer to finding out my fate. Multiple criteria had to be met before I was allowed to move forward, but they saw the potential in me. Instead of a potential future doorstop, I found out that I was destined to become something much, much more rewarding. We needed to get to know each other, and the first step was taking my measurements so CanTorque would know exactly who they were dealing with. Soon enough, I was in this really cool machine, and it started shaving me off little by little. It kind of tickled. I could feel that I was changing, but I wasn't able to see what was happening. One thing was certain, I was no longer a bulky square block. I was lean, profiled, drilled, and tapped. With no excess left, I had been formed into a powerful component, but not even I knew my full potential. My finished shape was in that block the whole time. They just removed the parts that weren't meant to be there. Once my profile was complete, I was inspected once again to confirm that everything was perfect. Next, it was time to dress me up. First was a nice hot bath, or anodizing as they called it, which is what gives me my signature red, and then finally the privilege of having CanTorque engraved on me. After that, a little more quality assurance that I passed with flying colors. And believe me, there are a lot of tests to pass. Now time to meet all my other components. Piston, end cap, seals, sliders. Once we're all together, I was finally complete and suddenly could no longer remember my days as an aluminum block. We weren't done yet though. I still had to go through rigorous function testing and calibration before I graduated from that simple aluminum block into an RT series hydraulic actuator and my new role of tightening and loosening threaded fasteners around the world. Imagined, engineered, machined, and assembled in Canada, I feel honored that CanTorque chose me to become the fastest, most rugged, hardworking, and dedicated bolting tool in the world.